RogueTech, tread not. Welcome back to RogueTech. We just tried to finish off the Siegebreaker Flashpoint. I'm sitting here on this planet and I need to get some cash. So since this is a low difficulty planet, I'm going to do what I did before, which is do a bunch of drops with like very few mechs. I'm going to solo this one with Bullshark and Oddball. So we're going to do a mopping up battle here. I'm going to go most of the pay. I took it all the way down to one tick from 0 salvage, so I get at least one pick, just in case something pops in that I really want. After a recent skirmish with our forces, the surviving units of American Lance escaped the battlefield. We believe they've managed to partially repair their mechs, and that means they're a loose end that Comstar would like to see tied off permanently. Track down these survivors and finish them for good. Okay, well, partial lands of damaged mechs doesn't seem too bad, Commander. If we're able to bring them down mostly intact, this could mean excellent salvage opportunities. I'm not going salvage.
Command interface initiated.
This is the known position of the enemy lands, Commander. Advance and get eyes on them. Let's see how badly damaged they really are. Good hunting, Commander. All right. I wouldn't want any other company by our side. Oh, I got help. Well, that's always nice. I'm point blank. No, I'm not point blank. They're down the hole, and I have, wow, tight map. It's fine. Yep. So they're down there. So ideally, I have only one guy to drop. I'd like to step out and hit these guys. So, and given that I've got the bull shark with me, I'd like to step out from up here. Let's hide right here. So the idea is I'm going to come to the lip and...
This sector is so screwed up, nobody knows where the lines are, where all the lines are. I got two...
Where's this fish in a barrel? Allied, okay. Enemy turn. My turn. 2, there. Brace, done. Blink. Come on. Bink. Oh, yeah. We got the wonderful AI going on here. Great. All right. Well, I only have one guy here, so
beautiful bridge.
Let's go ahead and reserve down.
It's gonna be there.
Is that gonna pling anybody? No. There we go. Oh wow, they're way. Oh Jesus. All right. Thorn, Centurion, Firestarter. Yeah, they're a little damaged. Jumper. Really? What the hell? So I'll learn 20. He's actually got a chance to do some damage to me. It's a super like that.
Crazy.
What do you got?
Like so many positive ways. Maybe we can't lose. You're on.
Nope. I'm gonna let him go. I don't want to take a whole lot of damage.
Hey man, I'm about to put you onto something very good, and you are giving me your problems.
Hi. All right. So I've got Irby. I got the Locust with some machine gun, medium laser. He's not a risk at the moment. And I got the Firestarter with a couple of LRMs. I can deal with that better. I'm going to go for this guy here. Let's go ahead and do a Warlord. We're going to go ahead and push. I'm going to hit this guy, and we're going to go center torso and...
Always put the negative wave, Moriarty. Always put the negative wave. It's still up. No, it ain't.
That's probably the Firestarter. Yep. Oh, the Bull Shark again. Got them all down. Excellent.
You see, all the tanks we come up against are bigger and better than ours. So that all we can hope to do is, like, scare them away, you know?
You. Center torso. Didn't kill him. He partly because he not only did he jump, but he's sitting in a mineral field, making it really hard to hit anything. Cyclone. These guys are worthless. A little bit of damage on that. Just, yeah, throw everything you got at him. He's about to come in and shoot his big old medium laser at me.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, no sweat, you know.
All right, here we go. This is a little bit better, I think. Better torso.
Always with the negative wave, Moriarty. Always with the negative waves. It's still up. No, it ain't.
Locust might get close enough. Yep, he got close enough, but he missed. Okay. End. Game over. A little bit of damage on him. Oh, Locust goes first. Oof. He's he got his initiative up. Dang it! Took a point of damage. Thorn. Locust, you are a brave
Crazy.
man.
I mean, like, so many positive waves. Maybe we can't lose. You're on.
Yep. In fact, let's push this. Torso.
Crazy.
Goodbye. Game over.
No chance.
Mission
Okay.
successful.
There's 300,000. I think my repairs are going to be exceedingly low. What? How much is a long fire? 180. I think that's more expensive. Right? Nope, it's 180. $470 for the comm suite. That ain't it. Yeah. 500, really? Okay, 500. All right, let's take the double heat sink for 500,000. Hey, come here, Alex. I'd like to take the double heat sink for 500,000. Confirm. All right, so this purchase, or I should say, the single pick of loot cost me 70,000 credits. 27. 27, that's 42. 48. 54. 58. There we go. So the one pick I had was 75. So definitely worth it for the pick and overall for the loot. All right, let's continue. So the Bull Shark's 1 point of damage will take a data repair at 270 credits. Yeah, I'll put it in because, you know, Oddball's going. That's fine. Let's take a quick peek at the mech bay. Ideally, I'd like to get the Marauder back up and running. I think we just saw in the last campaign or last Flashpoint. The limit was 70 and below, 75 and below. This could have gone if I'd had that Lamb XL engine. That's really all I'm waiting for right now is the Lamb XL engine. And a decent Lamb booster pack would be nice. Yep, that's all I'm waiting for. Do I have a Lamb that I can build? I'm uncertain, but if I can, that might mean something I could scrap. Let's see what I got that I can build. I'm pretty sure I got an HQ. Yeah, I got an HQ I could build. And his quirk is the battle computer. What about the Z? Same thing? Yeah, but they're basically the same, right? Yep. 1221 0221. So this one has, it's probably a little more current. 2750. I don't have a year on that one. But yeah, it looks like the Z is a little bit more current. Just because it has the ballistic hard point. But I might wait. That's the Templar that I stripped down. He's already assembled, so I know I can't take him in. He won't have the piece I want. Will he? No, he won't. Because everything got stripped when he got put in. So any kind of Lam XL engine would have been stripped out. Still not seeing it. Okay. Remember background colors. If you want to recap, in fact, why don't we do a recap here on the background colors? So blue is a light mech. So if I do just click on light, blue background means it's a light mech. This is actually interesting in green because that means he's a medium mech and he's not. That one's miscategorized. You can sell him anyway. So blue in the background is light. I think it's green for medium. Come on. Go. Green is for medium. There you go. Heavy is going to be brown, and the assault class is going to be gray. So that's the color coding if there's nothing special about them. The next thing you'll see is in here you'll see the purples. Purple like this background. Those indicate that these are our legendary, unique, heroic type mechs. They are an upgrade to whatever else you've got here. So for example, if I look at this guy here at the Marauder 2, you can kind of read in here to see what's going on. 1512 3222. So this guy's got a little bit more on the build out for ballistic. And if you read in here, it'll tell you. And you can even hear there's 3012. And I guess he has the 3012 as well. But yeah, that's what those purples are. The bright purple means it's primitive. So this is like, if you put it in there, if you encounter it on the field, you'd likely to see something like an internal combustion engine on this one. Where this one you're likely to see clan gear and XL engines and things like that. Okay. And then I think is there any other color background I need to worry about? Let's go all. I don't think so. Right. Okay. And then the colors inside, gray means you don't have enough parts to build it, but you obviously have some parts. Yellow means you could put it together using parts from one of the other mech pieces that you've got, like in case of this sword here. I could put this sword together with pieces from this sword over here, or vice versa. If you want to see exactly, you can click on it, and it'll tell you down there what parts you can get if you have enough room within the description to see it. So that's what yellow means. Purple means this is the only mech that can do it. This is a special mech. You can see that down there. Can't be assembled using any other variant. So if you see purple, it means you've got some parts, but you can only use these parts to build it. If you see a light green, which we saw up here in the heavy category, I think, right? Yep, there we go. See light green, it means it's an assembled mech that you can pull out and just heat up. It usually take 1 day to throw it back into the mech bay, and then you have to build it out. So keep that in mind if you want to store a mech, is that it strips all the pieces off, and then when you bring it back in, you got to put all the pieces back on, which will cost you a ton of money, and it can be quite the impact. And then dark green means you have all the parts to assemble it, just haven't put it together yet. So that's what the background colors all mean if you wanted to take a look at that. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and scrap this primitive Banshee. I could use it for parts, but I'm not doing that right now. Let's go ahead and scrap that thing out. 64,000 credits. And again, what I tend to do is I'll go through all like the lights, for example. I'm not going to be doing any lights, so I'm going to go ahead and scrap all these things out. Every once in a while I'll come through and do this. My recommendation is do this just before your financial cycle comes around. I've got, I think, a few days more before this cycle comes in. Let's see. Yeah, I got 4 days, so I don't want to miss it. I'll do this all right now. That way you don't have to pay the maintenance cost on these. Keep in mind you're going to pay maintenance up in here. You're going to pay for things in storage, mech parts in storage by the ton. So scrapping a 30-ton piece of mech, in this case, I think it figures it down to 7.5 tons. So it takes just the 7.5, or I should say it takes the tonnage and multiplies it by the parts number here. So if I have 5 parts, it'll do a 1.25 times the 35 to figure out what it's going to cost me in maintenance. So in that case, I would say go ahead and go through here. If you're at the advanced stage, scrap all that out. If you just, I'm never going to build out an Urbamech, for example. If you're one of those types, then scrap all your Urbamech parts. And this not only gives you some cash up here, as you can see, I was at just under 17, or just above 17. I'm now above 18, so I've got $1 million going on just scrapping the stuff. So it could really save you on your finances, your financials for the month. If you're about to go bankrupt, go in here and scrap this stuff out, and it might save you from bankruptcy. Finish off the last one. Now, the other thing I would suggest is for some of these mechs, especially if you know you're going to see them a lot on the battlefield, don't scrap the parts. Save them up so that you can assemble the mech and then scrap the mech. So, for example, that Cyclops, if I had no intention of saving it for actually use, I could assemble it, put it in the mech bay, all damaged, look at any parts that I could recover off of it, pull those parts off. Almost everything you can pull off a mech is worth more to you for pulling it off and then selling it. So you just strip the mech off and then sell all the piece parts that you stripped off, keep what you want to keep, and then you can sell or scrap the entire mech assembly that you have without repairing it. So you've put this mech back in the mech bay, 0 cost when it's green, and then you've got parts off of it, so you got salvage from it, and then you can scrap it, and the value of the scrap is the same with or without all the parts on it. So RogueTech does not go in and look at, well, the base value of this mech is 5,000 credits, and all the piece parts each cost 5,000 credits all in total, so the scrap is worth 10. No, it doesn't do that. It just says if you're scrapping the mech, it's worth 5, period. Whether it has all the gear on it or not, whether it's been repaired or not. So that's why I would say wait until you have all the piece parts before you scrap it, because of the potential for pulling off salvage. There's a little bit of value there. It may not be worth it to you. If it's not worth it to you, go ahead and scrap out the piece parts. Otherwise, I would say look in the, like, for example, in the mediums, go through here, look for, let me see if I can see something. First thing in the morning, still working on my coffee, getting stuff caught in my throat. Is that no, that's Calliope. Assassin, Wyvern. I think I should have Hector, Bushranger, Blackjack, Trench Buckets, Rifleman's, Phoenix Hawks, Nova. Is that one? Huntsman? Hunchback. Well, if you find, and I'm not having an easy one because I keep going through and clearing this stuff out, and I don't want to go through piecemeal on it. But if you have any vehicle parts, whether you assemble them or not, you cannot scavenge anything off the vehicle. That being the case, just scrap the parts as soon as you get them. Unless you have some intent on putting the vehicle down. Me, the only thing I'm saving right now are artillery pieces. I'm not even using the behemoth that I currently have, so it's not really worth me saving a lot of piece parts for vehicles. So again, scrap those right away, because you're not going to get any more of them, any more money for them assembling them than you would if you just sold the pieces. All right, so that's done. We're going to go back up here to Command Center. Let's take a look at what our next mission will be that we're going to do tomorrow. I think solo duels. You betcha, I'll do a solo duel. We'll do a solo duel here. I'm just going to probably just go down here. That's not worth a whole lot, but we're going to do it anyway. We'll go ahead and do each of these. I don't know about the defend base. Because if I'm dropping a single guy, I mean, I want to do that. Lance ton maximum. Okay. So the lance has got a max. Most of these I might drop 2 guys down here. This will probably be a single. So let's go ahead next turn. We'll come back. We'll do the annoying anger for a solo duel. And I might actually do destroy base as well. So we'll see how that works out. Thanks again for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.
Creeping through the shadows and the corners of your mind. I go where the wind blows. I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whispering the name. No, I can't be tamed. My heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a